All right. Don't you think? Hi.
Yeah, I think, well, an intro would be rude. I mean, we already don't inflict them with a huge sort of a countdown. I mean, we already don't.
Sorry. Hi, guys.
And welcome to the Wednesday edition of Tech Talk with AMG.
Oh my God, it's like so old. That fucking. It's so. What is it? A joke. The joke is so old. I don't even know what it is. Hey, everybody.
I'm not going to make any comments.
Don't you think we should make an intro for this video? This group of. I don't know what it is. The
Um,
stream. Like, you know how my AMG one? We should make one for coffee time.
Yeah.
I think it should sound kind of upbeat, but not too like.
I thought it should probably sound like the dripping of coffee in a percolator.
Oh, like the old Folgers commercial. Or is that Maxwell
Um,
House?
don't look at me because it's an
It was a
American advert.
percolator doing that.
Right.
Is that Maxwell House? No, it's Folgers, right?
It's an
Best
American
part of
advert on.
waking up is Folgers in your cup.
In which case, I'd say it was Maxwell House then.
Oh, shut up.
Good morning, everybody, particularly
Here.
those of you
Me.
on the same continent as AMG, where it's somewhere around about the Cracker Sparrow fart.
Your boss sucks. No, that was really bad, huh?
It wasn't good. No.
Why is British English so hard?
Because you're American.
I've learned Chinese and had an easier time of it. I don't get how I
Ni
can't
hao.
learn English. Ni hao. But I just don't understand why I can't get English down. Doesn't make sense.
No. I mean, just like many English people have issues saying some things that are in the US, and also, yeah, some English people have difficulties with some UK place names and stuff like that.
I was just trying to say that somebody sucks.
Sorry?
Yarbos sucks.
Yarbu sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I was sort of trying to teach AMG to say that last night, and
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm saying the same thing he is, but he says I'm not.
I was thinking about it, sadly to say, and I think it's down to some of the stress and intonation, and maybe ligatures in the speech. But that's an issue for another day. Anyway, good morning, Irish Dublin. I hope you're having a good day, even if you do say that you're sort of kind of sleeping still. Joshua Lee, hi there, Lady Dragon's Blood. Hope you're doing well. Jason Hyatt, hello there. Taipan, good day. Yes, one of the rare times where it is actually the same day for most of us. Captain Cactus, yep, hitting the like button and making sure you're still subscribed and checking the notification bell. All good things to do.
And free.
Cool Gamer, yeah, the best things in life are free, and here at Great Expense is AMG.
I have a mug that says I'm the best thing on the internet, and you know, so
absolutely. Captain Cactus, good morning.
Let's see my mom.
Zuzuzi, hi there.
It's like saying my mom says I'm special.
Yes.
No, but a friend of mine sent me this mug. It's
Mhm.
beautiful. Um, he says I'm the best thing on the internet or something like that. Or he found the best thing on the internet. And it's me, I think. He means me.
I couldn't possibly.
He's a great friend of the show, Cajunese.
Mhm.
Remember, he got his license plate to read pink sub or something like that.
Um,
Remember? And
yes,
he did it in the Schrodinger's cat
yes.
uh,
The
style. Yeah,
yeah.
the Dead Alive
Mhm.
style. Because our community means something to him.
Right.
And that's why I will fight for this fucking community every step of the way. I'm not going to let people just do whatever they want, treat people whatever way they want, lie about shit, and say, oh, okay, I just want to get. No, no, I'm not about the drama. I don't ask people to take sides. But if you're going to hold up one of these people like Mandy or Reaper or two bitches, Huckleberry, and say, these are my honored guests, come watch them on my show. You're not welcome around me because you're condoning their bad behavior. And I don't do that. I don't do that. So you guys saw what went down on my server. I'm not gonna say anything more about it except I will always I will always stand up for what's right,
Mhm.
and I will always protect my people from bad actors. And
We have a request from the audience.
anything for them, you know that.
AMG, hey lady, stop cussing.
Who said that?
Um, if I cannot name names,
Yeah, you
but
can. I'm not gonna be mad. I just want to know who said that because I think it's kind of funny.
if I was to mention, he would be a token Australian.
Taipan?
No, Cajunese.
Oh,
Yes, of course,
Cajunese
Taipan.
never tells. Oh, okay.
Sorry, anybody in the audience, that was an in joke.
I made a
Uh,
mistake. You ever? Let me ask the audience, since you like to talk to them so much, guys. Have you ever in your life gone to refer to somebody or talk to somebody, a good friend of yours, and call them by another good friend of yours name? It happens. Growing up, I thought my name was Lynn Lortina because my grandmother would go through every daughter's name until me. Linda, Lori, Tina. Lynn Lortina. That's what I thought my name was. Lynn Tina. Tina. See?
hmm, um, well, had one response so far
Mm-hmm.
from our good and worthy succulent Captain Cactus. Nope.
And he's never done it because he's perfect.
I, I don't think you have to be perfect. Not do that. Good morning, Graham.
He's never been tired. He's never been inebriated or anything like that and said and called one girl by another girl's name or one guy by another guy. No, it happens to everybody. You can't tell me it doesn't. Stop
I've
gaslighting me.
I've struggled to remember a name,
Mhm.
um, and I think I have actually called somebody,
Uh, uh,
but that's not somebody I was acquainted with. Just you know,
ugh.
see them once every 8 or 9 months.
So
Hardly ever see.
nice.
So,
So it doesn't matter. Somebody you know, and you're like, you're rushing to say something, and you say, "Oh," instead of saying Simon, I say Cap.
hmm. Irish says, God help her if she ever did that to Kelly.
No, I would never do that to Kelly or you.
Mm, mm. No, instead of her Irish
Yeah,
saying, God help her if she calls Kelly a different name.
I know.
Yeah.
I can understand. Yeah, because you don't want to call a lover a different name, but
Mm. Yes.
um,
Yeah.
can you imagine that?
Yeah. Joshua says that he's horrible with names.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't a
And
sign of disrespect,
yeah.
because like don't forget, I also know everybody by at least two names: their real name and their online name. And sometimes I start to say like Cajunise's real name, and I'm like, wait a minute, and I have to I stop myself for a second to quickly survey uh, who's here
Mm.
and are we on the air. And
Yeah.
in times like that, I might pull up a different name by mistake.
Yeah. And Captain makes quite a good point, which I think a lot of people actually do, which is call everyone mate, solves all potential issues. I
Well, I
think a
used to
lot of
call.
people,
Yeah,
so I think a lot of people do
I do
that.
that. I do that. Babe Ruth did that. He called everybody cousin,
Hmm.
and that's what I used to do with my cousins.
Was
um,
was Babe Ruth from the South?
I don't know where he's from. But
Well,
why?
you say if he was from Louisiana or whatever, very likely everybody was his cousin.
No, he was he had a sad story. Put up for
Hmm.
adoption by his family who couldn't handle him and shit. So grew up in a boys' home. They didn't understand the greatness. I could go into the whole thing someday. Um, so yeah, uh, I do that sometimes. I might call people sweetie or hon if I can't remember names.
Yeah,
Just gave myself away. A
that's quite
lot
all
of
right.
famous people have done that, actually.
Um, I can understand why, because part and parcel of being famous is, generally speaking, you will have a crap
More
ton of
people,
people
yeah.
around you.
It's
Basically,
like,
just sweeping in, sweeping out,
yeah.
and it would be difficult to keep track.
What people don't understand, because I do get why they do that, is like you meet somebody and you're one person meeting that person.
Yeah,
But you forget that that person's meeting hundreds, if not thousands of people,
yeah,
and it's not that you're less important, it's just that's a lot of people's names to remember.
yeah. Um, it's something we talked about a couple of months back about the
Knowing everybody's stories.
about the average number of friends that somebody has.
Hmm.
Um, it's I forget was it 150 or 200? Basically, the ability to keep track of that number of people.
For me, it's four.
Hmm.
I think you check four.
Mhm. Yes. And Captain also goes on to say that he's not allowed to say on here what he calls some people a lot of the time.
You can say whatever you want on here. We're not family friendly. On this show. Not on this one. I figured the Brits like their weird bad words.
Um, yes, we certainly do. The main
Twat.
problem I think Captain would have would be the fact that a mod would have to approve. Although he is actually a mod, so he can say what he wants.
Is he mod now?
Yep, he's got a wrench.
Okay.
Oh, and apparently, um, citation required, Captain. He says ladies are present. He can't cuss.
Uh,
Oh, sorry, yes, Irish and LDB are here. Yeah.
oh, okay. I don't need his abuse. I know. How would you all spend your Wednesday early mornings and Sunday early mornings and then just all the holidays without me? Uh, 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 uh. How would you
At,
do it?
at the risk of sounding rude, in peace.
Okay, fine. I will leave. I am taking this opportunity to say no more holidays. I won't be back Sunday. I'm just gonna take, I don't know,
You
4 months
know,
off.
I'm teasing.
Yeah, I want to
Um,
make you sweat.
and another opinion about the cussing. Irish says, "Oh, for fuck's sake, you think that will bother me?"
I know, right?
Hmm.
I'm an amateur next to Irish. Please.
Taipan reckons at least he wouldn't get yelled at.
Oh no, I would call you to yell at you specifically.
Hmm.
Because you need it. You really do. Without my help, you would probably, try to pet one of those animals over there in Australia and have it, just take a hand off.
Yes, he'd be molested by drop bears and
I
drop,
know.
dropped kicked by kangaroos.
No, I'm talking about like little things. Like he'd see a little, what he would think would be a gerbil. He'd be like, "Hi, little gerbil." He didn't know it was a demon gerbil. Oh god.
Okay, that's it. We're switching you on to decaf.
Or maybe he goes to look at the birds, bird watching, and then as he's looking up at one of the pretty birds, it sees him and it decides to dive swoop at him and takes the claws off its fucking wings right in his eyes for dinner for the kids. See what I'm saying? You're in Australia, you don't know. Always wear goggles. Or he might go swimming. He thinks it's cool.
Well, there is a reason for Taipan's Ned Kelly armor avatar.
You can go swimming in armor, you drown. It weighs you down.
I was thinking
How do you do the doggy stroke or the breaststroke with armor on?
you just walk across the bottom. It's easier.
Mm. He needs a very long straw, and straws are not environmentally friendly, so he can't. Because a paper straw would not make it across whatever bog he's crossing.
Well, there is that, I
Thank you.
suppose.
Thank you. You think I
But
don't
it
think
would
of these
help
things?
against the random swoops of arcane Australian hunter killer birds.
No, because the water's not safe either, because they got those fish that fly up inside your pee-pee and stick themselves there.
I thought that was in South America,
It's in Australia too.
reputedly.
Everything's in Australia too. If it's bad, it's in Australia. If it's hurtful or wants to kill you, it's in Australia. It got in trouble in wherever you said it was from, and they sent it to Australia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's the penal colony. Why do they call it penal colonies? Why are
Um,
these like? Don't there are women there too, right?
penal, not penile.
Okay, so
I'm guessing it's from the same root as pen, as into pen something in. I haven't
don't
looked at it.
don't go getting all into my talk. They just stop. It
I
sounds.
could say it always bugs me when people say they know how words are formed being an entomologist or etymologist. The joke in there somewhere.
That sounds like someone who does pastries or something.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're talking about pastries now? Okay, what? Nope.
Entomologist.
Entomologist.
Yeah, it sounds like Entenmann's. So it sounds like
okay. No, entomologist, somebody who deals with bugs.
I thought that was the word one. What's the word one?
Etymologist.
Yeah, whatever. Otolaryngologist is the ear guy.
Mm-hmm.
Say that 3 times fast. Took me this many years to learn how to say it. Otolaryngologist.
Apparently it's from the Latin Poena. I'm not going to try and pronounce that, meaning punishment.
Okay. Is there?
So a subpoena, that would be under punishment?
Do you guys know what a banjo string is?
I do now, thank you very much.
You always think of England and British people as proper.
Well, we are.
Posh even.
I wouldn't go that far.
So you're in the middle of a comedy show, and the woman, the lady, starts popping off about pop banjo strings, and I'm like, where did this happen? Was she down south in America? And she starts giggling about it, saying, "Do you know what that is?" And I was like, "Uh-oh, I don't think it means a banjo."
Oh,
don't Google it.
I wouldn't say headphone warning, but if you do look it up or AMG goes any further with the description, you might want to cover your ears.
Do not Google it, please. I don't know. And the last thing I'll say is, what could possibly be going through the mind of the people who name these things? Banjo string.
I suspect that is a colloquial term for it, not an actual medical term.
I doubt it, but they probably know what it is. Is everybody suitably grossed out because they've probably Googled it?
Well, I suspect some have. I suspect some have looked it up.
What are they saying, huh? Can't see
that. Then nobody's admitted to having looked it up thus far. I mean, the major comment was from Jason was, "No, please, no, not that again."
Okay then.
Because Jason was around when
when
it
I
was
first
discussed. Mm-hmm. Yes.
What?
And on the subject of being posh and all that malarkey, Taipan wonders whether you can imagine me sitting in an armchair by a fireplace with a pipe reading Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact I've actually tried reading Dickens and I didn't like his style, so maybe it was just the particular book in question, but Dickens is not for me. Right, on the subject of what a banjo string is.
Yeah.
Graham says, what does that make dueling banjos then?
Oh no. All wrong. It makes it very wrong. It makes it very, very wrong.
Hi, Mark Baggett. Good to see you.
Oh,
And Big Pork Little Bite. Hello there.
hello. You're nasty.
I don't think I want to know, although I might have an inkling of what an Alabama Hot Pocket is.
I don't want to know because that doesn't sound like it's going to be anything I can handle at this early hour of the morning. And it makes me scared of never being able to eat a Hot Pocket or maybe go to Alabama. What is it?
Yeah. I said I don't know, but I have an inkling what it
Look
could
it
be.
up. Then DM
No,
me.
I'm not having it on my bloody sort of a browser search history. Thank you very much.
Incognito. And then DM me, please. I can't read. I can't see
Okay,
enough to do it myself.
right. I'll try and remember to
Who's
do
the
that.
one who said this? Because I need to know who I'm going to scream at.
Big Bork, Little Bite.
Big boy,
So
little bite.
yeah, be prepared to be
Castrato.
assuming
Mm.
that Big Bork, Little Bite is a male. I think Irish has done a bit of web searching.
Oh no, what?
And she says, "Holy fuck, that's what it is."
Will you please just hurry up and DM me with it so I know if I have to freak out?
Oh,
No,
I'm fairly positive you should freak out, but it's just the degree
what?
of how
How
much
you
you should
look?
freak out.
How you looked up? Yeah.
Jason is strongly suggesting not to look it up.
Oh god, who just DM'd me? Who just DM'd me?
Okay, not what I thought it was at all.
Oh, fuck! Oh no! Why does anybody know that? I don't want to live anymore. Everybody's DMing me. Stop! I know what it is now. Okay, what's wrong with you? That's just horrible. Oh God.
Graham, no, you really don't need to know. Seriously.
No, Graham. I'm serious. No, I wish I hadn't. And I'm gonna definitely unlist this video after we watch it because I don't want anybody coming across
Whoa,
this
whoa, whoa,
and
whoa, whoa!
thinking,
Hang on.
what?
Sorry. Oh, thank God. For a moment there, I thought when you said you're going to delist this video, I thought you were about to show a video demonstrating it.
What the fuck is your problem? Why would I ever do that? And
I
where
don't
would
know.
that? I don't have an account on Pornhub
I
or Gross Hub. Same thing, I guess.
yeah. Yes, Captain. It is disturbing.
Oh no! Why do people do things to each other like that?
Now the
No more! No more!
the semi crazy thing is, I
What?
think I knew that, but I think I'd also managed to forget it. So
Okay, I
thank you
don't want
for
to talk about it anymore.
reminding me of what it was.
It's horrible. We're either
Hmm,
gonna edit this part out or what? Because I don't want anybody. I don't want to be I'm not one of those people. No. No. Ah. I'd rather watch Saw on loop. Ugh.
I think Joshua's just looked it up as well.
No more. No more. No more.
Hmm,
Don't look it up. Don't blame me if you do. I'm not talking about this shit anymore. What else are people
literally.
saying? Ugh. Simon, what else are people talking about?
Since that was one of those subjects where everybody probably has to go and look it up. They are mainly talking about that particular thing. So,
well, we're not.
yeah. So moving on. You were going to discuss a scam.
I don't want it anymore. I got scammed. Somebody tried to scam me on my Facebook Messenger. Oh.
And it's the old adage: if something's too good to be true, generally, yeah, it's not a thing.
Let me see if I can get the pictures.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Right. Do you want me to mention what the scam was about, or are you going to cover that with what you've got that you're going for?
We'll work it in with the pictures.
Right.
Turn on my phone.
Hmm.
So some random person. I get, what does they call it on Facebook? You just DM me a personal message. He messengered me. Okay.
Yeah.
His name is Johnny Love Maldonado.
Any relation to our Anisita Maldonado?
No. No. Here, I'll bring him. I'll send him to our DM and you bring him up, okay?
Okay.
It'll be faster that way. I have them all set up, but I can't remember how or where now. So bear with me, people. Here's the first one.
All right. If you hang on just a second. Right. There you go.
So, you want to read it out to them?
Right. Apparently, your friend's on Facebook, and he lives in Orange Park, Florida. And
I friended him because I thought he had the same name as somebody else I know.
right. And his initial comment was, "Send me your Cash App tag for blessing. Hey." And AMG responded
I didn't
with
answer. That's what I said, the hey, because I hadn't answered in a few days.
Yeah. And responded with a, "Who are you?"
And then I gave you another one just now.
Yeah. Hang on. Endeavoring to do this without. Right. And so AMG passes over the Cash App ID, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
And he does something with it and asks, "This right?"
He showed me a picture of my own Cash App.
Yeah. And AMG says, "Yes. What is this?"
Keep going.
Yeah, that was it. That's all I can see.
Yeah, so here's the next bit.
Yeah. What is AMG's responds, "Yes. What is this? This kind of thing doesn't happen." And our friend Johnny Love Maldonado says, "The accountant will start your process now." And AMG responds, "What process? I have too much going on to get scammed. I'm going blind, hardly make ends meet, and have nothing to take."
Don't do the next one. That's not the next one.
Okay.
Shoot, I messed up. This is the next one. Boom. The congratulations one's the next one.
Right. Okay. And he comes up with congratulations with various sort of party popper emojis and stuff like that. I'm done with your payment now, and you'll have to pay for the PVC payment verification charges so you can receive your payment immediately. Your $2,400 payment is almost done. You'll receive it once you pay the $100 PVC payment verification charges. Congratulations once again.
It's like the oldest scam in the fucking book.
Hmm.
I just gave you the next one.
Yep. It says, yeah, are you ready now? MG responds with some laughing emojis and nice try. Thanks for the content for my YouTube channel. I'll send you a link to the video. And he responds, what do you mean? I've just worked out what that WDYM means.
Yeah, all right.
And AMG responds, nice try. Your scam is an old one, but it's good content for my YouTube channel. So thanks.
I just sent you the next one.
Mm-hmm. And he responds, it's not a scam, Tina.
He used my name. He used my
Hmm.
name to make me know how serious it is.
Yeah. AMG says, then take the 100 out of the 2400. And
Makes
of
sense.
course, the 2400 has been sent and can't be deducted.
Sad.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. This one. Sorry. Responding. Yeah. LOL. Good one. But it hasn't been sent. There is no 2400, and I'm too tired to play with you anymore. Don't bother. I know all the replies you will send. This scam has been covered by every anti-scam channel on every platform. I'm sorry, this is the only way you can make, presumably.
What?
The text sort of ran out.
I shouldn't have.
That's right, but then our friend comes.
No. There's still
What?
more to it. Wait. I remember what I said. I'm sorry. This is the only way you can make money. I'm sure your parents wanted better for you.
Right.
Yeah.
He responds, I don't blame you to be skeptic. I will empathize with you. I will put myself in your shoes. I would have doubts. I would have concerns, but you need to know this is 100% legit, 100% refundable. There are a lot of unscrupulous sources out there.
You realize you're not showing it, right? Because
What?
you've got the overlay up.
Ah, crap.
Sorry, guys. I've been uploading. He's not looking at the chat. So I'm
Crap.
so sorry, guys. We gotta start over.
Right. No, Irish. I was when you do the sharing from sort of Discord stuff like that, you get taken to the screen you're sharing.
I'm
Crap.
so sorry.
Well, you pretty much heard it all.
No.
It's just screenshots, but if I'll go and repeat them. You hang on just a sec.
So he'd been just trying so hard. You know, he'd been in my uh, Facebook for a while because he asked me for a. Are you showing him?
Yeah, give us a chance.
Okay. So he asked me for a friend request quite a while ago, and like I said, I knew a guy named Johnny Maldonado, actually. So I was like, oh, okay. It's been since high school. I don't know. Nope, not him. And he just like the Cash App at least is safe. They can't do anything. It's not like they're asking for your, personal information. We give our Cash Apps out on social media all the time. But it's and that's probably a reason to make you feel, more confidence in the scam, right? Because it can't hurt me, but until he gets to the, of course, we need you to verify who you are with this $100. Well, first of all, you can do it with $1, and second of all, uh, take it out of the 2,400. I don't mind it being 23. Or if you have all this money to be given away to people, pay it out of your own damn pocket. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's always a reason. So did you get to that part again? Good.
Yeah. Trouble is that is a very common scam.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Nigerian print scam works on that basis. Yeah, I've got millions to send to
Yeah.
you, but
A lot of them do.
you've got to pay some fee up front before
Or
it can be released, or something like that.
or the one where because a friend of mine got taken by the scam where I need you to be a secret shopper. I will pay you for this thing, the things on this list I want you to go buy, and then you send them to me with your thoughts on them. They send you a check and say start buying right away, and she does, and oops, it's not a real check. Everything you send them, especially since they send you too much, you gotta send the extra back, is your money, and then you get in trouble with the bank. Oopsies.
Hmm.
Did you get to the part where he's like all compassionate? No,
Um,
you didn't finish reading that off.
they've got to the one where you need to know it's 100% legit, 100%
Yeah.
refundable. There are lots of unscrupulous source out there. I know I won't force you. I'm not here to convince. I'm here to offer financial stability, and it's up to you if you want to throw away a once in a lifetime opportunity like this. Okay. And Andrew responds was, if it has been sent, then I would have it, and I could give you the 100 out of it. But it is not sent because then you would lose your money if I don't send it. You should stick to the IRS scams and Microsoft pop-up stuff, asking for gift cards from old people. You and everyone who makes a living doing this will answer to God. Until then, remember karma is a bitch, and the next donkey you have sex with could be your last.
And he hasn't responded since. Damn it. That's having fun. What do you think? You think he'll respond?
I suspect not.
I thought we were building up a real friendship.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm assuming you're going to have a sleepover and sort of play with your My Little Ponies together.
I know. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I'd never play with My Little Ponies with that son of a bitch because you don't know what he might want to do with one.
Hmm. Well, if you
Go.
accuse him of having sex with donkeys, I mean, yeah, no My Little Pony would be safe.
Well, I'm no pierogi, I'm no scam baiters, I'm no Pleasant Green, but I do my best to help.
Mm-hmm.
All great channels that you subscribe to. Because if you're not, I don't even know what you're doing with your life.
Hi, Bellywood.
Hey.
Says sort of WTF? I'm still chat inept, so hi and back to lurking.
WTF is what the fuck?
I know, I'm being polite.
I'm not polite.
Yeah. Captain says he had a new approach from a guy using a domestic abuse scenario. Oh, he pretended to be a female, by the way. Claimed they're in court getting all the properties. Just
You want
mocked
to
and
share
blocked.
it? You
Um,
share it?
I on the subject of scams and stuff like that, there has been a scam that has been around for a while, but with the advent of certain technologies and stuff recently-ish, they could potentially get worse. I don't want to make everybody worried or what have you. But there has been a scam where a random person, generally elderly, gets called up to say that some relative, and they normally get the relative's name right, is in such and such a country and they're in prison. They've been arrested for something and they need
Mhm.
$1,000, £1,000
Oh,
bail money.
no.
And they've done enough research to know that there is a relationship with, they get all the names right.
Oh, yeah.
Um, but now with the advent of some of the AI type stuff, there's the potential that they could actually get a voice mail sounding like it's from the person involved. So
Yeah.
that's a particularly unkind thing, basically using effectively sort of moral and emotional blackmail.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want little Johnny to suffer in a pick a country's prison system.
Messed up.
Yeah, pay $1,000.
Messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah, these
but
people, I don't remember who it was. One of the anti-scam channels got to talking to one. And like, when sometimes you wipe these people out, they have nothing. There's no rent. They can't pay their rent, their bills. And the scammer's like, so you could
yeah,
tell your government that your landlord that you don't have the rent, and they'll be like, okay. They're like, no, that's not how. Like, they're being taught over there that no matter what happens, we're taken care of here. We tell our
hmm,
government we got our money taken, and they'll put it back in our bank account. Our landlord will be like, okay, don't worry about paying this month. No.
generally
And if
that
they're
doesn't
not,
happen.
right, but if they're not being taught this and, brainwashed that this is how it is for Americans, they just straight up hate us because we have everything and, we don't appreciate what we have. Like, those are the two types of scammers I've heard. The ones that straight up despise us because they don't have that
Yeah,
type, anything like that there, or those who just don't know.
yeah. I mean, the ones that don't know, I think of in the same sort of way as those who do insurance
Hmm.
scams, because it's a victimless crime, isn't it?
No,
Because hey, it's just money the insurance company pays. But
until your
yeah,
rates
it's
go up.
and it affects everybody because the rates go up to cover that. So yeah,
It's,
but
so it's the opposite of victimless crime.
yes, hi Nightwolf.
Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, it's scammers are not very nice people, and some of the ways they do it are just despicable. The people they prey upon. I mean, I know they get a lot of the elderly and the potentially confused, but I mean, what they do obviously works because they make a lot of money. People do fall for it. Uh,
I
Yes.
just feel bad for people who still to this day fall for this. I know
Mm,
people who do. I
yeah.
know three people who've fallen for scams, and it breaks my heart. A, like one of them, just because they straight up would not listen to me. They wanted to believe that this thing that was too good to be true was true. You know,
Yeah.
and I get it. Sometimes you want to think the dice fell in your favor. They
Yeah.
never do. But and then the second person just never listened to any of my warnings. The third, I hadn't thought to talk to. She's an older lady, lives alone, but I thought she was smart enough. Well, it's not. It has nothing to do with smart or not smart. You just don't know.
Yeah.
If you don't know something, you're just like everybody else before they do find out.
Yeah. And
There's
the
nothing
trouble
wrong with
is,
not knowing something.
yeah, the trouble is they exert a form of pressure on
Hmm.
you, yeah, make you think something worse is going to happen if you don't do this. If you don't pay them the money, yeah, it's very unkind the way they go about doing this.
Absolutely. They don't care about who they hurt.
Oh,
But
sorry, Captain Cactus, you are a man after my own heart. Thank you.
uh,
He says, he's got a great idea. If you receive a call saying that a friend or a family member is in prison or hospital, quickly go round, clear out the house, have a quick yard sale, and pocket the money. They won't need it.
wow.
Oh, brilliant concept. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm. Those, I don't know whether it's true or not, but quite some years ago in this country, a couple had their car stolen and they reported it. But I think about 2 or 3 days' time, it, it was returned outside their house with an envelope on the dashboard. So they
Hmm.
open up the envelope and there's a letter in there saying, "Very sorry about taking your car, but we had a medical emergency or something like that. Yeah, we needed a vehicle immediately. In compensation, here's 2 tickets to an opera or a theatre. I forget what it was."
Oh.
So they thought,
Wow.
"Oh, that's really nice." So they went to the theatre or the opera, whatever it was. And when they were out, their house was cleared out.
Why?
Well, because the thieves knew they weren't going to be in the house because they're down at the opera.
Oh. But oh,
Yeah,
it was all a scam.
yeah, absolutely.
These people.
Hmm. Oh, that's a bit of a bargain. Taipan says he's got the Sydney Harbour Bridge for sale. If he's, what? How much you asking for it? Can can we do a swap with London Bridge?
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Hmm.
London Bridge should go up and down. I think that they missed an opportunity there.
London Bridge doesn't go up and down.
It should be a drawbridge, and I'm saying they missed an
Ah,
opportunity.
well, we've got Tower Bridge. That does that.
It does?
Yeah,
They're not the same thing?
London Bridge and Tower Bridge are different bridges.
Okay, well, sorry.
That's all right.
Um, but which one doesn't go up and down?
All of the other ones apart from Tower Bridge. So London Bridge, Vauxhall Bridge, Westminster Bridge, um, Chelsea Bridge. I'm losing track of all the bridges in London.
Huh.
Just because it's a bridge in London doesn't mean it's called London Bridge. Although there is
Well,
a
you
bridge called
should.
London Bridge.
It should be. I mean, it makes sense.
And an American apparently bought the original London Bridge. There was a myth that he apparently wanted and thought he was buying Tower Bridge, but that's not actually true. He knew which bridge he wanted, and that's now somewhere in America. Don't know where.
Huh?
Yeah, he bought London Bridge. Um, so I don't know where it is in America now, but
Lake Havestry, I believe.
sorry, where?
Is it in Lake Havestry?
I've no idea.
I believe it is.
Hmm.
Because they have London Bridge. That's all I know
Right.
about.
Okay. That's likely to be there then. Yeah.
You know how I know that? Because a movie called Blue Skies Again from like the 1980s
Okay.
about the first girl to play in the major leagues. It was
Right.
a fiction. It was a fiction, obviously.
Right. Yes.
Am I
Irish
right,
confirmed.
guys?
Lake Havasu City in Arizona.
Woo! I was right.
Hmm.
I was right, and you didn't know it. I was right, and you didn't know it. Sorry.
Hmm. Yeah. They apparently shipped it brick by brick and reassembled it.
Yes, they
Well,
did.
that's
Because
only
they're
fair.
dumb.
It's only fair. Can you imagine them just shipping the bricks out and just dumping them and saying like a big Lego thing, and there you go.
Well, I don't know. They have to be numbered for it. They're bricks. Just put them together in the
Ye
general style of London Bridge.
yeah, bit more jigsaw-like than Lego
Yeah, but
because certain stones would be cut to a specific shape.
oh my god. Oh my god, what a mess.
Yeah,
How long did it take them to put it back up?
I've got absolutely no idea. Sorry, Jason saying, but when they were done, they had a pile of leftover bricks. Probably. Yeah, it's always the way, isn't it? I've got no idea how much they paid for it, but
like,
it was
I
probably
just
cheaper to
don't.
actually have a bridge built from scratch. But
Yeah, I never understood why this happened. It's a weird thing
yeah,
to do. And when we got London Bridge, it shouldn't be called London Bridge anymore. And how do
um,
you still have a London Bridge if we have it? See what I'm saying? Paradoxes, people. Now we're gonna implode.
um, it would. I must admit, it'd be a lot more fitting if it went to London, Ontario. But
Oh, paradoxes and pedantic. It can't even.
hmm, yes, and Graham reckons the instructions would have been in Chinese, either Chinese or Japanese. Yeah, and yes, Irish. There's always extra parts left over. That is indeed normal.
Right? Why? I put a desk together and I'm done, and there's a couple of clamps and a screw, and I'm like, oh,
Mm,
oh no. What
yeah.
does that mean? Like, is it for hanging a picture? I don't get it.
Yes. I've kind of had worse with a group of friends. We're off on our little mopeds and bikes somewhere, and one of them, the throttle kept on sticking open, and we worked out that there was an issue with the carburetor. So by the side of the road, we stripped down his carburetor, cleaned it out, and reassembled it. Which, yeah, we thought was a pretty good thing to do. We were impressed with ourselves until one of our friends held up this little small pin and said, "Here, what's this?" So we disassembled the carburetor again and reassembled it with all the bits this time.
Yeah.
Yes, that was annoying, particularly since I think he'd been holding onto it whilst we were reassembling it the first time.
Ooh, sabotage.
Yes. As Irish says, extra parts she doesn't mind. It's when they don't have enough parts that's what ticks her off.
Okay, yeah, and then you fucked up on that one.
Hmm.
There's supposed to be extra. There's never supposed to not be enough. So that I gotta say is a you thing. I don't want to though. because I love you.
Well, no, if IKEA or MFI or whoever ship the self-assembly whatever, and they don't send enough bits with it, that's not your fault. That's the manufacturer's
Don't.
fault.
Yeah, just don't. Yeah.
Yeah, it was from the float chamber, Captain.
What's a float chamber?
It's where there's a pool of petrol ready to be sucked in to the
To what? Why would you suck in that petrol?
because that's what the engine runs on.
Oh, I thought you meant like a person.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Carry on.
No persons are involved in the makeup of a carburetor that I've seen anyway. Although there is a film, I had a vampire motorcycle, so maybe there are human parts.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, I think it was the I say it's a float chamber, and there's from what as it sounds like there is a little float in there, a bit like a bullcock in a cistern. And I
like the
think
toilet?
a cistern. We got a bullcock or a
Stop using those words.
they're just plumbing words. There's nothing wrong with them.
No.
And I think
Cistern is not a good word. I don't understand. I don't want that. Just say tank.
well, what about the cistern chapel in
Don't,
Italy?
don't, don't do it.
And I think it was the pin that the float rotated on, was hinged on.
What was it doing? Not letting it move freely.
Um, it would have moved. It would just have not worked particularly well, and then probably would have got unhinged.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Why the fuck are we talking about this?
I don't know.
We go around bridges.
Hmm.
How did we get here? This is what
Well,
happens when I let him take the lead, people.
oh, well,
'Cause I can't.
we got here over the bridge.
Not cute. Not funny. See what happens when I let him take the lead. See?
Yeah. As Taipan says, the float chamber is there to make sure you have a constant flow of fuel to the pistons.
There's no pistons in a toilet. How are you back to that? And why you have gas in your toilet tank? That's not good. It's gonna explode. You know that, right? Could someone
Yes.
explain to me what's going on? I might have just woke up. I don't know.
As Jason says, we went from bridges to spare parts to carburetors.
Oh, we're talking about carburetors?
Yeah.
But then I heard you talk about toilets.
Yes, I was trying to think of a way of explaining what the float chamber was, as you are not following. And the easiest
Oh,
way is to an analogy, and it's like the um, cistern and the ballcock in a cistern.
well, what?
And yes, Irish, it would be one hell of a way to clear the toilet out.
Yeah. Did they ever have snakes and stuff? I don't mean the animal. I mean the plumbing
Snakes in a
source.
carburetor, or snakes in the toilet, or what?
You don't ever use a plunger in the toilet. You use a snake.
Oh, okay. Yes, sorry. I now know what you mean.
We're back to
Um,
carburetors, though. Simon, I got a question.
I'm sure you have thousands of them.
Who's on first? Because I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Somebody help me. Somebody save me. Let me
Everything will.
explain, guys. Last night we were gonna do this. I decided to do this. I've had a shit week, 9 days or so, like worse than you could think. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna take some Ativan early so I can go to sleep early and be up and fresh for you. But you
Mhm.
know, when I'm involved, something has to go wrong.
It is a cosmic rule, yes.
You know what went wrong.
Hmm.
I, you know what I did wrong. I, I don't have good eyesight right now either, as we all know. So I put the pills in my hand, popped them in my mouth with some water, and that's when I realized there was a couple more than I might.
You're not being very clear last couple of sentences.
It's embarrassing.
Aha.
There were maybe one or two more than I was supposed to take. So I'm still feeling the effects.
Right.
Yeah.
It could have
And
been
then,
more embarrassing.
wow.
Well, as you sort of popped them in and drunk a glass of water to help them down, you could have realised you'd not taken them out of the bottle yet.
You're weird. So then I come here and he's talking about putting gas in your toilet tank on the bridge, and I don't understand it. I don't get how they all connect. He connect the dots, Simon.
You can connect the dots using a snake.
A real one or a plumbing thing?
Your choice. I'm sure Taipan could put a snake in the box with the spiders that he's sending you.
Don't do that to a girl who can't see. It's not funny. I don't know if there's bugs on me or it's just Simon's bridge. I don't know. Can you explain though why you have gas in the cistern?
Um,
I really want to know.
apart from the fact that I never said anything about putting petrol in the system.
Well, Cap did.
He,
I know somebody said something about it. Don't
yeah,
try to
that was
gaslight me.
yes, that was you.
No. Okay, now, can we just change the subject?
Certainly.
Yeah. I'm gonna rewatch this shit and I'm gonna be right.
And remember, scammers are bad. They'll try and sell you a bridge.
At least if they try to sell you a bridge, it's like, I don't know, something of worth, not these
Yeah.
stupid.
Yes. The trouble is, if they try and persuade you to take out a bridging loan,
It would be fun. It'd be funny. They're trying to sell you the Brooklyn Bridge, so you just say, "Hey, yeah, where's that located?" And they would have no idea. You know?
hmm, you'd like to think they might have a inkling, yeah, clue being in the name and all that, but
Nah, like no. You could test these guys, and they'll be like, "Okay, but because they try to use Google to say, oh yeah,
Mm.
you're in this place and that place, and from the, whatever you give them, like I don't know, your area code.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I found out. I don't know if you guys knew this, but
What?
when you're on Twitter and Facebook, and they're like, your drag name is
Oh God.
your first. Shut up. Your first dog, and the street you grew up on, and I don't know what else could.
Pet's name, mother's maiden name, favorite
Yeah,
color.
like don't do it. I always knew that this was a bad idea, so I always stood away from them, you know. But um, people fill them out all the time because they're fun and funny. Except it's a fishing expedition, basically. PHISHING. Fishing. They're trying to get your security questions from you. Say, stick around, I'll protect you.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's why I never did it. I always knew.
Hmm. Yes.
He is busting at his little sack boy seams right now.
I'm busting out my sack boy. What?
Seams, and so is Cap, I can tell. I can't see the chat, but I know. What's he saying?
Nobody said anything thus far,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
yeah. Trouble is, if you don't think along those lines, they are perfectly innocuous and innocent and
They were fun.
and fun. But yeah, some may well be totally innocuous and innocent, but there are some, as you say, that are out there harvesting your responses because they are of the nature of the more common security questions.
Yeah. So if you're gonna, yeah. Okay, so I answered them, okay?
Hmm.
I didn't know. I thought they were fun little questionnaires on Twitter, Facebook. They were just among friends.
Hmm.
Try not to laugh hard.
Yeah, trouble is, there's an awful lot of unscrupulous people out there, sadly.
Yeah, even my scammer said that.
Mm.
Try to warn me.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, well, generally speaking, if somebody's asking for unsolicited information, it could be pure innocence and what have you, but better likelihood not.
what?
Well, if there is an unsolicited request for personal information, even something like your favorite color, generally speaking, there is a
Yeah, but you
yeah
think
reason.
most people know that. Pink. Or, you know,
Okay, right.
they might not know the street I grew up on, okay? Or my first doggy's name. But, yeah, I don't know. I felt kind of silly when Cap said that was for. I was like, oops, I'll be
Mhm.
right back.
Yes, that. I hate to say sorry. That was hilarious. Unexpected, but hilarious.
Well, we had just talked about the Cash App thing.
Yeah, I'm still
Go ahead,
gob,
tell them.
gobsmacked by that. Um, you are presumably all aware of the Cash App application that you can have to send and receive funds to and from. I don't know how, but somehow AMG managed to set her CashApp up without a password.
They never asked you to make one.
Yeah, and
Like, literally.
the fact that any system, program, application, call it what you will, that involves transfers of money didn't enforce a password is ridiculous. But, and yes, Jason, the weakest link in any security system are the people using it.
I am the weakest link. Goodbye.
And the trouble is that with a lot of security systems, and the greatest security systems will inconvenience people. And people don't like being inconvenienced. So they will do little things to circumvent them. And that will then become the norm. So you then have more and more people doing little things to circumvent the normal security. And then you have no security. I mean, yes, it might be onerous to walk through effectively an airlock type mechanism, unlocking doors with a security card and only permitting one person in at a time, etc. But yeah, there's usually a reason why that is in place. And where I used to work up in London, we had a couple of security guards in an office, and you had to show them your pass to go in. And in those days, it was just a simple paper or card pass.
Like
You basically held it up, and they saw it, and they'd let you through.
right.
My boss used to try and find the most stupid thing that they would accept.
Oh my god, that's cute.
I didn't see this, so I've only got his word for it. His two sort of pinnacles of stupidity with this was a small tin of pilchards.
Who's?
Pilchards, little fish.
He would give them fish instead of the card?
Yeah, he basically just held up this little tin of pilchards. It's around about the same size as a security card, and they weighed him through. And he had something with a picture on it. Not even his picture, but he flashed that at them, and they practically saluted because obviously somebody who's got a picture identity card must be a bigwig.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I forgot what I was gonna say. Lovely. And then again, I haven't really been present for much of this one, huh?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, but nah. I just missed you guys so much, and I didn't want to not stream again because I really missed you guys. I miss you when I'm not here.
Yeah.
And we had the scammer we had to talk to you about.
Yes.
I'm never gonna let my people get scammed if it's something I can help.
Yeah.
And they're coming out with new ways all the time. It's scary.
Yes. Basically, just be vigilant, and if you do get a call, either from somebody you know, relative or friend, saying that they are banged up in Chokey or something and need money to get out, or they've had an accident and they need hospital fees paying, blah blah blah. Check.
Yeah.
Don't call the person who called you back. don't use any numbers or contact details that they give. Call people that you actually know.
Exactly.
Call friends, relatives, people who know
And I'll say, I
the
don't know,
person.
bitch, I was sleeping.
Yeah. And yeah, basically, yeah. Have you heard about, yeah, John? He's in hospital in New South Wales, having been bitten by
Boom slang.
yeah. Strange enough, I wasn't actually going to say boom slang.
Yeah,
Get out of my head, woman.
they're
In fact,
pretty.
and yeah, ask people, and if they say, "What's he doing in New South Wales?" I was only talking him to the pub last night. You know, it's a scam. Or
The
so.
pub you were in?
Sorry.
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
He was in a pub last night.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep going.
Yeah. So yeah, basically check, see if anybody knows if they
Exactly.
have actually
And
gone
then
abroad,
double
or
check.
yeah,
Yeah,
have they been seen in their local haunts recently? Yeah, before doing anything stupid. I
exactly.
mean,
Call
the worst.
numbers back. Don't call the number they give you
Yeah,
for like the police station.
yeah,
Look up on Google what's the number for the police station
yeah.
and call them.
Interesting. And Captain says, and strangely, he's received 2 calls during the stream regarding friends needing assistance.
Hmm.
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 And Graham, slightly off topic, says, "We miss you both and happy to hear your voice again."
Thank you.
Now,
It'll be
I
going out again in 10 minutes.
I take exception at that.
Hmm.
We miss you both. Okay, I can deal with that. And
Hmm.
happy to hear your voice again. That's a voice singular. So whose voice do you not like then, Graham?
Oh, Paul Parker.
Me just being pedantic.
Uh,
And
I think he was referring to the fact that I've been losing my voice lately.
yes, yes. It's just
And
that the
feel
first
bad.
part of it was plural. The last part was singular.
Well, I shall dream about your dulcet tones when I go back to sleep.
Mhm. And Graham says we can fight it out between us. Hi, NA.
Hey!
And strangely, Taipan, that's why I didn't say it. He says it's a bit hard to be bitten by a boomslang in New South Wales, and I I was about to say bitten by a boomslang, and for some stupid reason, in the middle of this stupid hypothetical concoction of a story, I paused and thought, "Do they have boomslangs in New South Wales?" So I didn't say it.
I just don't even know what. See what I put up with?
I know. Yes, Captain. Back to the Build-A-Bear workshop for me.
You know, it just occurred to me.
Uh-oh.
We have a lot of in jokes that might make new people be like, what? And then there's those of you who have inside jokes that just the two of you, and people be like, what?
Hmm.
I have no comment other than that.
Thank you for gifting the membership, Jason, and congratulations,
Thank
Nightwolf,
you.
for getting it.
Oh, yeah. So,
Um, which is why, if I realise it is an in-joke, like a bit earlier, that that thing we had in a private chat, I will say, yeah, it's an in-joke, and this is the basis of it. Well, I tried to anyway.
you know so much.
I know a very little about quite a lot of things. It's not quite the same, but it'll do. I get by. Yes, the in jokes, Captain, are in contrast to out jokes.
Alright, so here's the thing, guys.
Uh-oh.
What? What did I do?
No, carry on.
Just
Here's the thing.
I was just gonna say that I'm on a big time struggle bus because I took too many out of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel left out of my own conversation. Even when I'm talking, I have no idea what I'm saying. So maybe we should try this later.
Let's get you tucked into bed
Yeah,
so you can
yeah.
get a bit of rest.
Rest, sleep.
Hmm.
But I was very happy to get up to be here because I love you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And normally this is my very favorite stream. The early morning
The
one.
early morning ones. Yep.
Like if I could, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What I see? You're in between limbo. You're in that limbo state between wake and dream.
Yeah. Sort of
You
zoned
have these
out and
waking dreams, basically.
yeah, that kind of thing.
Sometimes you're sitting here in a conversation, but your waking dream comes and you react to whatever you're seeing there. You see,
I don't think I've had that.
you have me.
Right. Right, young lady. I think back to bed for you.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't think straight. Listen, guys, if nothing else, let this be a lesson to you. Okay.
Yep.
Never take extra Ativan or have somebody with eyes check to make sure how many are there.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you do feel them in your mouth before you swallow, spit them out.
I'm gonna make no jokes about spitting and swallowing.
I appreciate the fuck out of that.
I appreciate you
That would just
appreciating that.
be that would be a a total jerk off thing to say. I did a good one.
Right. Let's get you into bed, shall we?
But not together though.
No.
Don't let people start rumors.
Yes.
Listen, guys, we'll be
Yep.
back later today.
Yeah. Anyway, you'll be on top, won't you? Because I'll be under the bed.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Why would you do that? I'm a good girl. I am. I don't sleep around and send nudes to married men. Oh shit! There are people who do that, though, aren't there? Ooh, more to come on that.
Did I say hello to NA? I can't remember. Right, anyway,
Yeah,
hello.
because I said yeah.
Right.
is here. I got so much more to tell you guys about what's been going on with me this past week or two. Please come back later in the afternoon, evening, when it's gonna be fun. Gonna give you some preview of a kind of scary game we'll be playing and everything. So yeah. Simon,
Sorry,
can
you're
you
whispering.
shut it down?
I can do so. Would you like to say goodbye, AMG?
Goodbye,
Everybody.
AMG.
Thank you for doing that. Captain says, yes, Simon sends those nudes to married men, just in case anyone was wondering.
Oh boy.
And if you care to know, my avatar is only wearing a t-shirt.
Scandal.
Absolutely. And on that very Hessian note, thank you everybody for showing up at stupid o'clock if you're in the Americas, a proper time if you're in a proper time zone like
I drank my coffee, but it didn't help this time.
GMT. Oh, apparently my avatar's not showing up. So
I told you that before because your stupid connection. He's so stubborn.
Anyway, good night, everybody. Good morning, what have you, and see you all shortly. And don't forget that AMG loves you.
'Cause she do.
All right. Bye.